Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're looking at this July 2023 23 plate Audi Q5 Sportback. This is the 40 TDI auto. So around about 200 brake horsepower and finished in, I think it's either Brilliant Black or Mythos Black Metallic. Covered just over 37,000, I think it's 37,050 miles. With full Audi service history, and the last service was done in February this year. Now, as always, the whole vehicle has been machine polished and it's come up really beautifully. It's in lovely condition, and the aim of the video is to take you around the vehicle, show you the condition of the car, and then show you some of the options on the inside, talk about what's on the car. So you may want to flick through at your leisure, or just watch it all the way through. Why not? Grab yourself a drink. So let's start off at the front. We've got this lovely LED lights. Now Dan's just going to flick the lights on. They do a little dance, I believe, when you turn the lights on. Look at that. And we've got the black pack. So we've got the black front grille. We've got the black trims at the bottom. Black trim around the windows, and also the roof bars as well are finished in black, as you can see there. So, oh, it's S-line as well. I missed that out, the description, didn't I? So yeah, it is the S-line model. So that's the sportier model for those of you that don't know. Now if I come round the front, we've got front and rear parking sensors. It's actually got the comfort and sound package. Now that gives you the 360 cameras with many different views, and the Bang & Olufsen sound system, which is really a lovely sound system, and it's a very desirable option to have the comfort and sound pack. It's got electric tailgate with foot operation. You can sweep your foot under the back. I think they're 20-inch alloys, are they, Dan, on this? Yeah, nice alloys, big Brembo brakes on there, finished in red. Keep that sporty appearance. So really lovely looking car. Now I'm going to just come down and show you down the side of the car. There are no ding dents, there are no marks to point out, no ripples. It's not had any paint work. Now at the front there's always going to be somewhere a little tiny stone chip. I think there's one just below the light there. You can just see where we've touched it in, and it's slightly raised at the moment. We'll flatten that down afterwards. It's very small. I mean, I've zoomed right in to see that. But look at this bonnet. It's come up beautifully. Unfortunately, being black, it's like a mirror when you try and video it. Now, I just caught in the light. Under our extremely bright lights, any little stone chip would sort of show where we've highlighted it, but mainly it's just dust. But there's nothing, you know, that's how close I was zoomed in. There's nothing really to speak of on there. Nothing any bigger than probably about 1 millimetre, and very few. Plain choosing its time to go up. Front parking sensors as well as rear as well. Let's come up onto the top. In fact, it's a better angle from here, look. You can see that lovely shine on the bodywork. And the windscreen's all in really nice condition, not peppered at all. Up onto the roof, there are no bird dropping stains or anything. And by that, what I mean is if you leave bird droppings on your paintwork and you don't wash it off, it will actually etch the lacquer and crack the lacquer eventually. Just come back out and show you down the side of the car. On this side, we'll do the same from the rear in the minute as well. There'll be less in the background. Bring you out to the side. Now this is where you can see that it's a Sportback rather than the SUV shape. So a little bit more dynamic and aerodynamic at the back, more stylish. Really nice looking car and very nice to drive. And then the wheels, all in immaculate condition. Got nice little touches like the Audi Sport writing just down there on the wheel, look. And as I say, those big brakes And there's a black gloss seal that runs along the bottom there as well. And if we check out the rear wheel, look, all in lovely condition. We've also got keyless entry. Thank you. So we can lock the car and then put our hand in to unlock it. I don't think till we put the ignition on, the mirrors are actually going to open. I will try and open them using the key. No, I think it's not till we put the ignition on that they're going to open up, but we'll leave that for now. Coming round to the rear, we've got, we've also got black badges on this as well, front and rear, which is really nice. Come out. We've got a plant pot here, so I have to be a bit careful. I think we took some nice pictures of the back, and what's quite nice is this sort of almost like a spoiler at the back, these sections at the side, the brake light at the top there, really nice lights, badges on the back, everything's in lovely condition. So we'll move around. While we're here, actually, let's just do this side. There you go. There's a much better reflection on this side because there's less in the background. My squeaky shoes. And then all up around the filler cap, no scratches at all, no marks. We've got privacy glass at the back. Let's just move out and show you this side. And we'll move in to show you these wheels on this side as well. So they've all got the writing on as well in the red, so we know that they haven't been, there's been no need to refurb them in the past, because generally that would be missing, and it's on every wheel. And while I'm here, I'm going to pop the bonnet. It's just on the outside there. Dan will lift that up. Thanks, Dan. Now, all of our engine bays on the cars here are all the same. They're all lovely and clean, all presented as I believe they should be. Cars are not a cheap thing to buy nowadays, are they? They're a lot of money, and it's nice to know that the person you're buying it from has put a lot of effort, or we've all put, the team here have put a lot of effort into selling the cars the nicest they can be. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus on making sure this is in focus when I'm trying to talk, which is quite difficult sometimes. There we go. Yeah, so basically our aim is to make the cars as nice as they can be, and I think that shows in the video. And then they're all checked over as well before they go out. Even when they've just been serviced by the main dealer. We've got a Volvo behind me, and it's just been serviced by the main dealer, but we've noticed that the rear brake pads are low because we checked them, and it might have been something that the previous owner was given the option on, and as they were selling it, they didn't do it. So it's always important to check these things, and so that will be having its brake pads done. And we check all of the vehicles the same way. So there we have the outside. Great looking car. And very economical, which is something that I think everybody wants at the moment. Things are quite difficult in the world. There's a lot going on. There's always something going on, isn't there? But it just seems to be the last few years, it's just not stopped. But door card, again, in lovely condition, and we can see part of the Bang & Olufsen sound system there. The speakers, there'll be many speakers around the car. You can see the sills, all in lovely condition. We've got electric seats with electric lumbar. The NAPPA leather on these beautiful S-line seats. I think sort of like a super sport design, I think they call it, don't they? Audi. but really nice with that lovely contrasting stitching. It's very bright outside, so I'm just trying to keep this in. And we will come around and take another look inside, but it's important to see everything from this side as well, so you know that it's been a very transparent video and you can see everything. All the center armrest there, the seats, all in really nice condition. Right, let's move on to the back door as well. Again, we've got the Bang & Olufsen sound system, speaker, at the bottom. Door card, lovely condition, no marks. There we go. No marks down here on the sill. Nothing's been trapped there, i.e. from the seat belts, which has scratched the bodywork, so that's all in lovely condition. And look, these back seats, they've not had child seats that have caused any dents or anything. In fact, Dan, do you want to open the door on the other side for me, please? That's great. And then we've got rear climate control as well, which you can adjust from the front. So you've got a plus and minus there, and when the car's on, that will light up in the middle. 12-volt plug down there. It's not been smoked in or anything like that. And then we've got a center armrest. If I pull that down, we've got cup holders as well. So you can have your pins in the back. I could do with the pins right now. It's absolutely boiling in here. The metal roof is like a radiator. Right, I'll leave that open just for a second. Now, if I got the key, I have. So I'm going to swoop. I'm not going to show you my foot because I have got shorts on today. I'm going to swoop my leg underneath. The boot then raises up. It'll also do the same to close. You also have the option of the buttons on the tailgate, and you can also operate it from the key fob as well. Now we've only just taken off the blue wrapper off the back here, and underneath here we've got part of the Bang & Olufsen speaker system, the puncher kit, etc. Locking wheel nut is just here, and then I'm not too sure what that's for, but it will be in the handbook. And then we've got these LED lights either side, look. And then to release, so we've got shopping bag holders both sides. Very important because you don't want your shopping going everywhere. And then we're going to pop these seats down like so. Just push that the rest of the way. Now we have taken pictures with the parcel shelf out, and incidentally, there's no damage on it. Let me just show you that. So that's all in nice condition, and you can pop that out just to give you some idea. It is really nice, no damage at all. So pop these back up. That's in like so. Thank you. And then we'll pull this back out, and that just locks in like there. Now we'll press the button this time. Down it comes. Okay, so let's move on to the front. We'll just show you the backs of the front seats. No scratches, no damage. It's a full set of mats in the car. We'll shut those doors, thanks Dan. No scratches around here. Driver door card, again, lovely condition. And there's no damage on the sill. They've actually got a really good piece of protection here. The plastic comes from the top right the way down to the side. So that really protects, you know, when your shoes have stones trapped in the grip of your soles. It can scratch the paintwork so easily, but that protects it. Now if we check out this driver's seat, look, no wear on the bolsters. It's in really nice condition. This is what you want to see. Steering wheel again, let's come in a bit closer. Oh, we've got bright lights from the showroom, but we've also got the sun coming through the skylights, and it does play a bit of havoc with the camera. Doesn't know whether to go one way or the other with the brightness. I think we're capturing it though. It's all in lovely condition. So let's just jump in. Okay. Now we have a start button down here. Just going to move this seat down and back a little bit and shut this door. Turn this sound system down. Just notice we've also got the Bang & Olufsen speakers up on the top there, look. Okay, right. Dan doesn't know that we've got the air conditioning on. He's out there in the hot, so we won't keep him too long. But let's put the air conditioning on. Fantastic. Right, the mileage, 37,050 miles exactly. Now, we can, with the buttons on the steering wheel, we also have paddles. We can change the view, like so. The arrow buttons, if we go to the top of the screen, let me just hold this here so you know I'm using the steering wheel buttons. Take the arrow to the side and you go through the menu at the top and it will change. And then if we press that view button again, you see how it changes from one to the other. Now the other thing we've got is a little rotary wheel here and this button on the end. I'll show you what that does. Press the little button on the end and then we can scroll down and press to select. Now that'll do that for the map, fuel and onboard computer. We can choose, oh, if we scroll down, look, driver assist, so we can scroll up and down. We've got cruise control and speed limiter as well. Just down here, just forget, nearly forgot to mention. I'm just trying to get it in focus. There you go, it's a bit difficult from where I'm sat. Right, now the other thing, so say we can change the view, we can go across the top. Now, if we go, let's turn this on. If we go into car, where was it? Settings and service. Oh, don't tell me I've lost it already. Let's go back to home. What was it? Settings? Ah, there you go. Display and brightness. Now, Audi Virtual Cockpit. Ah, this is what I wanted to show you. So we've got this one and we can configure what will be displayed in here. The fill level, distance traveled, all this sort of information. So this is the one we've got. We've got S Performance and we've got Dynamic. So we'll select the middle one. I'm going to show you this screen. I'm selecting that middle one. Change now. And you can see how that's changed. If we press the view button on the steering wheel, we can go really wide on the map there, like so. If we go to dynamic, we have to press yes, change now. If I change the view, so that gives you a completely different view of the map in the middle, like so. I think I prefer the S dynamic mode, and then if we change the view from there, we get that really wide view. But for the ease of showing you everything, we'll put it back to classic. Change now. Yeah, because that shows us a bit more information, I think. Fantastic. Right, so that was all these buttons here. We've also got voice, and I think you can set this button up to do what you want it to do, pretty much. Auto lights as well. We've got the all-weather lights from Audi as well, which is this one here. which brings on the auto button up on the top here. And headlights like so. Okay, so let's come back out of there. Right, let's do the drive select modes. Before we get there though, this is that free zone. Let me just try and get, I tried to photograph this so you can have it on synchronize, so you can synchronize your temperatures. And you can get it to do all three zones, so that's the rear, or you can set the rear separately from there as well. We'll put it on all three. And then you've got your fan speed or manual, we've got heated seats either side. We've got turn off, this is for the start stop, traction control, parking sensors to manually turn them on. This is hill descent, and that I believe turns the screen off, but not when you've got the cameras on. So up here we're seeing the 360 camera. Oh, that's how we can go in and we can change between graphic and camera. We can adjust volumes, etc. there. Now over here, if we touch on here, this is the view we're currently on. We'll start at this end. So this is the 360, and then this is looking towards the front wheels, or the rear wheels. Oh, sorry, rear tyres. Sorry, rear tyres. It says there with the arrows. It's all right, I'm looking at the screen. And so there's no reason for you to hit the curb. Front wheels, rear view, wide angle. You can see the bumper just here. Rear view looking straight out the back. When you move the steering wheel, that's going to move with it. 360 view on the screen there as well. Front view, so you know where you're going to go at the front, and that's like a don't go any further than that red line. And then that's the wide angle front view. You can actually see the number plate here. So no reason for you to damage your alloys if you're using that. And this is just to adjust the screen, etc. Different themes by the looks of it. Screen cleaning. Oh, we won't do that now. We'll just come. Looks like. To switch the display back on, please press and hold the on-off button. There we go. So that's the screen cleaning, which we didn't really need to do right then. Apps, there's Apple CarPlay in here as well. I could go to connect the device, but I don't want it to shut the video down. Navigation, media, telephone, favorite settings. There's things like weather. It will show you the weather report. Let me just get this. It's a bit annoying that you have to wait for it to load. It's only a few seconds, but I think once you're probably up and running in the car and you've used everything, so you've got that there. Right, we've done the climate control. One last thing, we've got some handbooks in here. Yeah, all nice in there. We've got a USB-C in there, a USB at the front here, and then this is all nice and clean in here, little cubby hole. And then we've got auto brake hold, parking brake. If we put the car into gear down here, if we pull it back, it will go into sport, and then you can adjust the, in fact, if I go back into sport, see if it'll do it off the steering wheel. No, because we're not going anywhere, so it's not going to go up through the gears. So let's put it back in park. Now park is the button there. Now what I wanted to show you was the drive modes. So we've got drive select. We go all the way to the top. Let's start right at the top. Efficiency. Oh no, the very top one, sorry, is off-road. So this is the off-road mode, so it'll change the traction control, etc. I think it lets the traction control off, because if it kept grabbing the brakes, you're not going to go anywhere. So it sort of releases the traction control a little bit. We've then got the efficiency mode, so set up to give you economy. Comfort is a balance setting. Auto, it will assess your driving, how you're using the throttle, etc. And if it thinks that you are looking to go a bit quicker, it'll it'll feed back and give you a bit more performance, etc. Then we have dynamic mode, which is like the all singing and dancing sport mode. Will stiffen up everything and make it more responsive. And then we have individual mode, where we can actually go in and we can set the drive system for efficiency, balanced or dynamic, and again with the steering. So that's your drive modes. Right, I think, let's shut it down. We've covered pretty much everything there. Now this will be coming to the end of its manufacturer's warranty shortly, July. But the good news is, here at Prestige Diesels and Sports, we have some fantastic warranty packages, and you can take out an extended warranty up to 4 years, and the work can be carried out at an Audi garage, so you don't have to shop around looking for a specialist or anything like that. And we're doing some great deals on the warranties of late for customers. We want to make sure that everyone's protected. We want our customers to come back, or at least mention us to their friends. If you need any finance, please get in touch and I can run through that with you. But I hope the video's been of use and been helpful. If I've missed anything, drop me a line. If you're interested in the vehicle, of course, drop me a line as well. That's the idea. So thanks for staying tuned and see you soon. Take care. Bye.